There we go. Finally. Yikes. Oh my goodness. Are you done being outside already? Oh my goodness. Okay, let me shut it. This is too windy for me. Too windy for me, you crazy girl. Come here. Oh, let's say hi to everybody since you're awake. Mama keeps moving around. Oh my gosh, look how big you're getting. Hi, Reagan. You're the first one here. Hi, Rochelle. Hi, Ann. Hi, Judy. Hi, Melissa. She's smelling my face cream. Hi, Bear Blue. Good morning. Hi, Ivy in Hawaii. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Diane. Hi, Ann. How am I? Late, but good. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Jane. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Jeannie. Hi, Sapphire. Oh, what a beautiful name. I love that. So Cookie Bear just wants to say, Cookie, no. Did you hear what I just called you? I called you Cookie Bear, which actually would have been a cute name after our first dog. But let me just say that Cookie, oh my gosh, I did it again. Honey Bear, your name is Honey Bear. I'm sorry, you're not gonna be able to understand, huh? Say hi, my name's Honey Bear. Hi. Oh, look how cute that face is. I gave her a face trim, so her hair is short on her head. But I think it's time. I'm like one of those parents that has a little kid that like refuses to cut their hair, but then it gets too long. But her hair is getting a little too long, so I think it's time to get a little trim. But Reagan made almost 40 magic gift card holders while on her cruise. Awesome. Hi, Gloria in Wisconsin. Hello. Hi, Deborah in Illinois. Good morning. Oh my gosh, you guys. She's actually, why am I so cuddly right now with her? Because she's actually tired. See, you saw her yawn. So she's kind of being cuddly right now. Normally, she's not like this. Normally, she's running around trying to eat everybody and eat everything. But oh, look at the baby. Look at the baby. Can you look at the camera at least? Gosh, say hi. Say hi. Look how cute you are. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just had to share. Hello, my friends. Oh, Teresa, you're welcome. I know we had to wait so long for those snowmen, didn't we? Hi, Dolores. She says she's adorable. Thank you. Okay, funny story. Lila, our granddaughter, was over on Friday, and I don't say like when she was born, but so she's between, let's just say 17 and 19 months. Okay. And she was over and she has this little Bible book that's like my first words Bible book, right? And every time she sees it, she says Bible. It's the cutest thing in the world. And so we were looking at it and we were reading it, and it said it showed pictures of all these animals, right? And one said bear, and I said, where's the bear? And she pointed to the bear. And then, honest to goodness, you guys, she pointed to Honey Bear, because we call her Honey Bear. Bear. Honey Bear. And I'm like, oh, you're a genius. What are we teaching our children? What am I teaching this poor little girl, though, that my dog is a bear? She's going to go to school one day and say, my Nana and Gaga have a bear. But she's right. I mean, we have a honey bear. So I thought that was the cutest thing in the world, though. Like, genius, because I would have never even thought that, right? Like, she sees a bear. We call it Bear in the book. And then she points to Honey Bear because that's her name. I just thought that was so cute. Hi, Mandy. I know, Reagan, she is like a genius, right? Like I'll be honest, I didn't even put that together. And I don't think I ever would have. Oh, we call her Bear, right? Oh gosh, I don't know. I know she's just such a she's just a sweetheart. She's just a sweetie. You guys want me to tell you something? So you guys, I tell you guys way more than I usually tell everybody, right? Because like we're like best friends practically, right? Well, I always make a big deal, and I know you guys probably are like, why do you always talk about this? But you guys have no idea. Like in the industry, there's a lot of awesome companies, right? But there's also some companies that don't do what they sell, right? So it's like me selling bikes for a living, but not knowing how to ride a bike, right? Like how can I design and sell bikes if I've never ridden a bike? Right? Right? Okay. Same thing in card making or crafting or paper crafting. how can you design and sell a product you don't know how to officially use or you don't use on an everyday basis, right? So I bring that up a lot just because there's like situations I run into and I'm like, that doesn't translate to what you made. I don't know, just weird stuff. Anyway, so I use this stuff. And I have noticed when I go grab a stencil, I have a hard time finding the front and the back. Now, we all know that I have it etched into the stencil Stamps of Life, right? Of course. But sometimes I have to like hold it up to the light to see if I'm reading it correctly, because sometimes it's hard to see. Even though it's etched really nice, it's hard for my old eyes to see. So we have tested this, and yes, it costs me more, but we are not charging you more. But we are going to start selling our stencils. This is a sneak peek, but we're going to start selling our stencils with it printed at the bottom instead of etched. Now, yes, it costs me more, but in my opinion, when I go to grab and use this stencil, it will be worth it. I don't even care. Kathleen says we're all getting older, right? I know. So that is like the honest, hi Ruth Debbie, that is like the honest truth. And so Ken saw this and I go, look, Kenny, it's going to cost us extra, but that's so awesome because this is a stencil sneak peek. I'm like, isn't that awesome? Because now I'll be able to see it faster, especially when I'm on camera and I'm busy. And I'm like, ugh. And he's like, okay, Stephanie, that looks great, but can't you get the logo flower on there? I'm like, oh, well, yes, I can. So we're going to add the logo flower on there also, because why not? If we're paying extra, we might as well get it on there. But again, don't worry, your price is not going up. Yeah, Reagan says worth it 10,000% agree. Yeah, seriously. I mean, and it is nice having it etched at least, right? So you know, because we're doing so many stencils with our stamps, so you know exactly how to line it up because it's etched, but then you don't have to go, which is the front? But with it printed, it's going to be a game changer. And I'm really excited about that. So, and it's going to, the ones I use a different factory when we use HSN stencils. So those are in blue. I'm going to try to get that factory to change it. But this factory that I do my everyday stencils, they're like, what color pink would you like? And I'm like, that is like the most beautiful question to ask me. What color pink would you like? That is just like the best. Hi, Sherry. You know what, love? You haven't missed much. I was late today. I've just been running around crazy. Oh, hi, Carol. Hello, hello. Dawn says she just runs her fingers across it to see the name. I love that. I love that. 3 stamps. Well, hang on. 3 Stamps of Lifers from Arizona stopped by Ruth Debbie's craft fair to support her. Amy stayed for 2 hours to help at the booth because she was so busy. Already sold. Hello, ready for a first. I sold out of product at my last craft fair. $695. You guys, you have to take note of what Ruth Debbie is doing. In one day, so she was there probably all day. She made 600, and the dog's ringing the bell, so now I have to go open the door, even though she doesn't want to go outside. $695, you guys. Do you really want to go outside, or are you just playing me? Are you just playing me? Hey, maybe we can do that. Oh, that doesn't work. Do you want to go outside, really? Are you going to go? You can go potty. Is the other door open? The other door's open. I know, it's just really windy up there. So let's just say that is like freakishly amazing, right? And yes, you're allowed to do that with our stamps. That is, Kellyanne met a card club member at the craft fair she was at. I love this. Anne says, thank you for that. I have always struggled seeing the imprint. Oh yeah, right? I know. So that is awesome. That is awesome. Ruth Debbie says, the part that amazed me was that I took no product home, a complete sellout. Dude. So amazing. I tell you guys all the time, people want to buy handmade cards because they don't make handmade cards, but they want to give handmade cards. It's like a win-win-win for everybody. Yeah, Laura's saying congrats. That is awesome. I love that. Gosh, that is just so rock starish. And the best part, you guys, Ruth Debbie can buy every single item on our website because she has all this extra money now. It's like everybody wins. I win, she wins, the people that buy the cards win, the people that get the cards win because she always puts her name, she says, on the back with the personalized stamp. call or text. I think you just say text. Text to order cards from me, and she gives her phone number. Genius. She gets orders. I love this. I love this for so many reasons. Okay. Hang on. Let's see. Kathleen says she struggles with how much to charge. Ruth Debbie, will you post how much you usually charge? Let's see. I feel like I had a list of things to tell you. Hang on, I'm going to see. Oh, excuse me. Usually I don't sneeze into my hands. That's gross. Usually I go like this. That is so awesome, isn't it? Yeah, Anne says it depends where you live. Some places sell them better than others. Oh, and yeah, okay. So let's see. Let me think of what I was going to talk about before I realized I didn't remember what I was going to talk about. I'm going to sneeze again. Ooh, excuse me. I get into sneezing fits, so this might be one. My dad has this issue too, where Ken gets tired of saying bless you because I sneeze so much. I'm trying to think of what I was going to say, and now I can't remember. Thank you, everybody saying bless you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ellen says, I take a bag of cards to doctor appointments. I don't charge for them. I give each person in the office an opportunity to choose 2 cards. Oh, how sweet. That is so sweet, Ellen. Oh, thank you. Will there be a release for the 20th? Oh my gosh, she keeps ringing the bell, you guys. The answer to that is, hang on, I don't know. Because when is, yes, there will be a release on the 20th. But then the Black Friday release will be the 23rd, and that will be the last release until the 31st. Oh, now she laid down again. Okay. How's your dad doing? My dad is doing well. He rescheduled his surgery for Tuesday before Thanksgiving. And Ken and I have told him, no, don't do that day, because I don't know if you guys know, but our living area at our house is up one flight of stairs. And if you get hip surgery, how are you going to go up a flight of stairs for Thanksgiving? And my dad's all, well, Ken and Brandon can carry me up. I'm like, I don't think it works that way. So we're trying to convince him to change the date. But he's like, I'm in pain. And I said, Dad, I understand. He's like, that's the only day my doctor can do until December. So I don't know where we're going with that. I have to talk to him today. I've talked to him today to see what the update is, because I don't know. And I don't want him to do it. Okay, you guys, Thanksgiving is next week. It's freaking me out. Right? Yeah. Thanksgiving is next weekend. I cannot believe this. The world is going way too fast. I think everybody just needs to slow down. I don't know how to slow down. I do not know how to slow down. Let's see. Bring Thanksgiving to him. Well, yeah, downstairs. I'm not taking it to his house. I could take it downstairs. Yes, we could set it up downstairs. We would just have to keep the dog away from him because he'll feed the dog. Jane says, I can't tell you how much I love how you do your sale prices, one and done, and club discounts. There's a company that I watch occasionally. It aggravates me. Sales change weekly along with the sale code. Yeah, I know. Well, Jane, that irritates me too. Especially when I go like to Target or Walmart and I buy something, and then the next week it goes on sale. And then I know those big companies will let you take your receipt back to get the difference. You think I have time for that? No, just give me the lowest price. That's all I ask. Beth says, what hip surgery is your dad getting? I'm embarrassed to admit I have no idea. I think he doesn't know either, because he said he's going to get cut from, hang on, let me show you. He says, I can't stand up all the way because it's a slope ceiling, but he says he's going to get cut like from here to here. And it's more of an exploratory. I've been calling it hip surgery, but it's more of an exploratory surgery to find out why he's in pain. Does not sound, it sounds like he's going to a medical school or something. I don't know. And I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I don't know. Oh, Deborah's father-in-law's surgery is this week. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so Oh, Deborah is outpatient laparoscopy. Yeah, so they're cutting my dad open. Oh, I don't like hearing things like that. That just sounds awful. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, Diane, I'm sorry. But at least you're getting to have Thanksgiving just a week early, right? Just a week early. Laura said she had gallbladder surgery a few days before Thanksgiving. We had friends come to visit and she cooked for you. Oh, that's so awesome. That is so awesome. I love that. Let me think if I have anything else that I wanted to make sure I said. Okay, so we're doing our crafting corner this Thursday, live crafting corner on Thursday. Then we are doing Sunday. So this coming Sunday, the 23rd, we are doing a live release of the Black Friday items. And I will explain all the Black Friday deals. So what it is we are releasing all of our Black Friday items that night. They are on an amazing Black Friday sale, either until sold out or for the week. Okay. Now, we're not releasing a new item every day, so you have to pay shipping 14 times. No, I don't play that game. I refuse to shop at a company that does that because they're charging you more and you don't even realize it because you have to pay shipping every time. I don't like that. So all of the items will be released Sunday night. And there will be two bundles that you could bundle up. And I know it sounds weird. Why are there two bundles? Why is there not just one? There's a reason. And when you see the items, you'll go, oh, that's why the reason. So it'll make sense once you see everything. So there's two bundles, or you can buy the items separately. And yeah, so I think, oh, hang on. Alvy, Stephanie, question, can you make a welcome die in shadow? And can you make it in a 3-pack, small, medium, large? Alfie, send that idea to Faylene so I get it on the list, okay? Let's see. Oh, and by the way, it is, oh, Demai has to go. See ya. See you soon. It poured rain. Yesterday, I taught a craft at church for the kids. And just a little, I am thankful for it. It had a pretty cross on it and whatever. And made me think of something else. That was weird. Okay. I don't think I brushed my hair today, you guys. Sorry. That was crazy. Ruth Debbie says she charges $5 a card. She also makes 3D boxes that cost her 30 cents to make, and she sold them for $2. Wow, that's cheap. I charged $2.50 at last fair and sold a lot, but dropped to $2 and sold out fast. That is awesome. We need dies for the icons on the baby phrase strips. There are icons on the baby onesie. Go look at the baby onesie stamp and die set. There are a whole bunch of little baby icons. Let's see. Oh, Karen says she can't wait for Black Friday release. So exciting. This is her second year with us. But third Black Friday. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. I love that, Karen. Frank and Sharon said 5 years ago, Sharon had both hips replaced at the same time. 8-hour surgery, but everything went well. God was really with her during the surgery. I love that. I love that she was able to do both because it's like, why suffer twice, right? Get it all done and get it done. I like that. Any plans to make a fold at that days? Sherry, I don't understand. That says Mahalo? Probably not. Sadly, just because that's a very specific. Hang on. Oh gosh. Oh, sorry, I'm getting a text. Just because it's a little too specific in order to sell enough to buy it, for me to buy it, sadly. Daniel says, how does Honey Bear feel about the rain? She is a nut, you guys. She is a nut. She goes out there because we have we have two balconies, right? And one they're both uncovered, but one is a little bigger. And so she goes out there and it's pouring rain on her. She's looking around. Doesn't seem to notice. She doesn't seem to notice that it's raining. I don't know if she just like So she'll just go out there and wander around, and she'll go use her grass pad to go potty. And then she'll just wander around, then she'll wander back inside, does not shake it off. Like maybe her fur is or her hair is too long that she doesn't notice it's pouring rain on her. I don't know. It is the funniest thing. Any fold-its for Black Friday? Oh gosh, you're testing my memory. Let me go look. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's a fold-it. Oh yeah, there's a fold-it. Uh-huh. Yes. Will I have a live Fold-It Club release this month? Ooh. I don't know. I will probably try. Yes, I will probably try. So Trina says her dog hates the rain, but she loves the snow. Oh, I love that. My dog will probably never see snow. It doesn't snow in Southern California unless you go to the mountains. And I'm not a snow person. So when I get cold, I am not a happy person. Okay, let's see. I feel like I was talking about something. Was I talking about something and then I got interrupted by my text and then I totally forgot what I was saying? What was I saying? Oh, Missy, big hugs to you, my love. Let's see. Great day. Okay. I got nothing right this second, you guys. Total brain, like frozen. Oh, I need chapstick. Gosh, Stephanie, for a lack of words, that's pretty crazy, huh? Oh, okay. This is what I was talking about. So I did the craft at church, right? Sunny. We go to church in Laguna Hills. Sunny when we walked in. And then, so we went to first service at 8 o'clock in the morning. I had to leave my house like at 7:30 in the morning. That's just not something I do very often. That's one of the benefits of working for yourself is you don't have a start time. But so went to church, went to the early service, then went to the kids section to get ready for the craft. Getting ready for the craft, kids start coming in, and somebody goes, "Do you hear that noise?" And I go, "What is that?" It started raining. But when I say rain, I don't mean dot, 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 dot like that. I mean raining like the world. It was like Noah times, and it was like gonna flood. It was pouring rain. And that doesn't happen very often in California. I mean, when it starts sprinkling, people call it flood watch. Obviously, this is a serious situation because it really is raining a lot in California. Right now, I see blue sky, but supposedly it's going to rain again. And it's all because Ken has kit club time. So whenever Ken does kit clubs, shipments, the pallets have to go out into, if you've ever been to our warehouse before, he has to put them on pallets and he has to bring them out into like the back parking lot area. And so he has everything back there. And if it's raining, that's not a good thing. So he has to get big tarps to put over everything, or he puts up the easy up, and it's just not easy. So hopefully it didn't rain on him today. Oh gosh, thank you. Teresa noticed my iron was up there and she said, put it down because your dog could pull on the cord and it could hit her in the head. And that happened to her dog. Thank you for telling me that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I do that for my curling iron. Why did I not think to do that for that? Oh my gosh. Thank you, love. Oh, Nancy said, please pray for her husband's sister. Her husband died yesterday. Oh, that makes me so sad. Nancy, your poor family. I'm so sorry. Deborah says, sun is out here in Huntington Beach, but cool weather. Yes, cold weather, huh? I know. When will you post the Fold-It Club? Sherry, I would love to answer that question. And the reason why I didn't say I would do a live is because I never remember when it comes out. This is what happens when we don't do it the way Stephanie wants to do it. Just like green apple ink, I called it green leaf. And I still call it green leaf because that's what I called it when I first did it. I don't know when Fold-It Club night is. I will tell you on Thursday. I have to ask Ken every single time. I have to ask him if it's the night of the 23rd or the night of the 24th. Somebody has to tell me. I don't know. I can't keep that much information in here. I just like, seriously, how can I not know these things? I don't know. It's because I didn't get to pick the date for this club, because we had the other two clubs and there's so many things coded in the back end of our website that I didn't get to pick the day. Jane says she used the HSN Turkey Time turkey on a wobbler and the slimline fence for her Thanksgiving cards. Oh my gosh, that sounds so cute. Trina says prayer for her 3-month-old granddaughter. She has no hearing in her right ear. Oh. Poor baby. I'm writing it down, love. The night of the 23rd, Carol said, but Connie says the 24th. So it charges on the 24th. If it charges on the 24th, then it is the night of the 23rd, and that means you're both right. Night of the 23rd. That's the same night as Black Friday night. Whoa, that's going to be even bigger now. Okay. Kathleen says you're one of the busiest ladies I know. Seriously. This weekend, though, I'll be honest, really didn't work that much. Really didn't. Well, that's not true. I had to set up all that. So the products for January HSN, I think it's the end of January that I'm going on. And they came in, so I needed to bundle them up so we could send them to our design team, each person. And so I was opening all the products up, and I had to organize that. And then, okay, so you guys all know we do have a family timeshare. It's in Hawaii. Kenny and I are going December 1st, right after he is going to be shipping the club envelopes as we drive to the airport for our trip, because it's December 1st. We were supposed to go in October, but HSN changed the date, so I needed to change the date, all this blah, blah, blah. Anyway, doesn't matter. Anyway, why did I bring this up? Crud. Just loses everything. So we have that trip, and why did I tell you about the trip? Oh, Lexi's in the ICU with her mom. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. I'm writing it down. Susan said, did you decide to get a new vet? Right now, we're keeping the vet because it is so close I can walk there. And the last time I went, I didn't have to see him. They just gave her shots and let me leave. So my contract with the breeder said she must be fixed before 9 months. So I'm just, hey, I signed it. I have to have it done. It is what it is. But yes, we're going to keep him for now. I know I need F5 to redo my brain. Debbie Ann says she has a job offer opportunity that I'm very interested in, but it's so hard trying to decide to switch jobs in your 50s. Please say prayer that I make the right decision. Oh, Debbie Ann, that's interesting. Because it's like, but if God brought the offer to you, I don't know. Teresa, I agree. It's better for the dog to be fixed. Yeah. Well, especially since the neighbor across the street has a boy dog and puppy, and he's not fixed. I'm like, I just can't handle this. Like, I can't handle the stress of her not being fixed. I just can't. I don't want puppies. And their dog's ugly. Not ugly. I shouldn't say that. No dog is ugly. It's a big, tall. When he stands on his hind legs, his paws come up to my head. He is I want to say boxer, but he's huge. Like he's gonna be like Great Dane size. Big. Okay, but I was talking about something. I told you about the Hawaii trip for a reason. Because I'm not like, why would I talk about that? It's not something I would normally talk about. Gosh, what was it? What was I talking about, you guys? Debbie says, well, he brought it, but because I've been looking. Oh, but I understand that. Laura says she's never been to Hawaii yet. I love it. Oh, so I worked all weekend. So I said I didn't, but I kind of did. So I'm going to really try not to work on my vacation. I'll only work like maybe 2 hours a day on our vacation. I know Carol's like, do it before she goes into heat. I know that's disgusting. I know Dolores, he is big. I know it's just like, oh, being busy. Kathleen said, yes. So yes, very busy. Oh, and then, so here you go, you guys, listen to this. We have our big event, the 23rd of Sunday, right? Where we're going to do a live release of all the Black Friday. Then, we do Thanksgiving dinner at our house. I have a dentist appointment that week. Then Friday, we're going to an Air Supply concert. Kenny signed us up. He bought us tickets for an Air Supply Air Supply? Yeah, Air Supply concert. Okay. And then we're having so what do you do with the dog when you go on vacation? And my parents are like, oh, we'll watch her because everybody loves her. And my mom every time my mom comes over, she's like, Mike, go start the car. I'm going to grab her and we're going to run. They love the dog so much. But Lemon barks and my dog does not bark. You guys, I think something could be wrong with her. No, yeah, correct. There is no release on the 20th of December. You are right, Jeannie. Maybe that's where I was going to go with that. You're right. So our last release in December is the 15th. That way you can all, until the 31st. That way you can all focus on, Christmas and the holidays. Sherry, she says, how do people handle messages inside of a card? Do you leave it blank or do you put a paper in the envelope with the message so people can read without removing the card? Any advice? Sherry, I usually stamp something on the inside of the card. I usually will put another piece of stamp on another piece of cardstock so I can glue it in so it'll be framed. But I usually try to stamp something because that's where I can write. Oh, Ruth Debbie says, don't forget I'm a dog house sitter. I can be there in 7 hours. Oh, Ruth Debbie, you're awesome. So, yeah. So I'm like, okay, mom and dad, no, because my dog doesn't bark and I don't want Lemon to teach her to bark. And so, and I don't want her to be she's only 5 months old. I don't want her to be in a house that she's never been in before for a week, right? So we're going to have her stay here and we're going to have one of the younger pastors from our church. Well, he's not younger, he's in his 30s, but he's single and he loves her too. Well, first of all, everyone loves her. Everyone that meets her loves her. Except, let me tell you a story about that in just a second. But so we're going, he's going to stay here. We have a spare bedroom that has a bed in it. And so she'll have her crate down there. And then when he needs to leave to go to work and stuff, he'll lock her in our bedroom. That's where we leave her. So I think that's going to work the best for her. Just keep her on her schedule as much as possible. And I think that's the best thing. Now, when I say everyone loves my dog, you guys saw how cute she is, first of all, right? I mean, cute. Well, when we take her for walks, hello, she's cuter than 80% of the dogs out there. Let's just be honest, right? And when she sees someone, she loves everyone. She loves every dog. She loves every person. She just wants you to like her. And when she sees a person, she sits and she shakes her tail, shakes her tail, shakes her tail, shakes her tail. And they come closer if they're walking towards us. She shakes her tail, she shakes her tail, and she's looking at him. And she's just so excited, so excited. And often, if they have a dog or not, usually when they don't have a dog, because they're just walking towards us, they walk by without acknowledging her. Keep in mind, you've seen how cute my dog is. She's sitting on the ground with her tail wagging. She's looking at this person in the eye. And they walk by without saying anything. Those people are dead inside. That's all I can say. There are a lot of people in this world that are dead inside. Because how can you walk by a dog that is sitting down, wagging its tail, staring at you with hope in their eyes, and you walk right by and ignore them? Explain that to me. Now, okay, we could say, well, maybe they're afraid of dogs. I'll take that. But all they have to do is say, oh, you're so cute, and keep walking. They don't have to sit down and pet her. Maybe they're in a hurry. That's fine. They could at least say, hi, cutie, and keep walking. Let me just say, yeah, so yeah, maybe they're afraid of dogs. Totally get that. There are people that are afraid of dogs. I got bit by a dog one time. Totally get that. You don't have to touch her. You could just say, oh, you're so cute, and keep walking. Or, oh, your dog's cute, and keep walking. They don't say a word. There are people that are dead inside. That's my only excuse. I have no idea. I don't know how. Okay, now keep in mind when I'm out on a walk, because I'll still go out on walks by myself because, you know, I like to go for longer walks. When I see a dog, the first thing I say is hi to the puppy. And then if the people stop, I say, oh, can I pet your doggy? Because hello, like there's nothing better in the world than animals. Oh, Sharon says I'd rather have that than have strangers with hands that you don't know where they've been touching. Oh, okay. Well, Sharon, I guess that's a way I could look at it. Vicky says her dog is the same way and she gets upset when they ignore her. Vicky, she does too. Cause like I don't think she gets upset. I think it breaks her heart. I think she just like dies a little bit inside when it happens because she's just so excited and she just wants to have a friend. Oh, Marianne says they could be from New York. That's funny. Dolores said she got bit by a dog when she was 9. And she lied about it because her uncle said he was going to put him to sleep. Dolores, I feel you, my love. I one time got bit by a dog. I was, I gotta go. But we, when I was a little girl, I think I was 6. My brother would have been 3. We stayed at my mom had a house cleaner come once a month, and my parents went away for the weekend. And so we stayed with the house cleaner and her family. And so they had a park across the street from their house. And I had a yellow kick and go. It's like a scooter. And you'd use your foot to like press on the back pedal and you would go, right? Okay. So my brother was walking and I was on my kick and go. And we're going around the park. So we're at the furthest end of the park away from Marguerite's house. That was who watched us. And this dog, it was a black poodle, came out of nowhere from across the street, ran across the street, bit my leg, and ran back. I'm just on my little kick and go. And so I still can remember, I was 6 years old. I can still remember pushing my kick and go and crying all the way back to Marguerite's house. Marguerite, of course, has to take us to the doctor because how do we know the dog doesn't have rabies? And because it broke the skin, it was bleeding, everything, right? Still have a scar, by the way. And almost 50 years later. And so it took me to the doctor and I got a shot in my butt. Great. And then she went over to the people's house that it was, and she made my brother and I come with us. And she pounded on the lady's door and made her pay for the doctor bill. Luckily, though, the dog did not have to be put down. I still, even as a child, would not have wanted the dog to be put down. So yes, all of that to say, Jennifer says, please pray for me. I'm supposed to do some physical therapy for my knee today, and I'm having a doozy of a headache. Jennifer, I'm so sad to hear about your headaches because I was really hoping the Botox was going to work. I'm sorry because I get it. Oh, it's awful. Okay. So I need to go. I got to actually go work. So Ken has his Take 2 Tuesday tomorrow. And Thursday, we're doing our crafting corner, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then set your alarms for Sunday. Same time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And Thursday night's the big reveal for the Black Friday. Okay. Oh, Jennifer, okay, but they have other versions, not like other brands. Have you looked into other brands of the Botox? Because I do Dysport. I don't do Botox. I do Dysport for my up here. That's why I don't have any lines up here. Well, I do now. I have to go. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Ken will be on tomorrow. I'll be on Thursday night and Sunday night. So mark your calendars, okay? I love you all so much. Have a great day. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy, and hopefully the sun keeps shining in Southern California. I love you guys. Bye. Thank